Hello. Today, right now, we're going to communicate with our mind, with our powerful mind, and our mind has two parts. There is a conscious mind, the one that is looking at my face, listening to my voice, hearing the sounds in the room, outside of the room, sitting in the chair, feeling the weight of the body in the chair. That's maybe 7 plus minus 2 bits of information per second. That's the conscious mind. We're using metaphor here. And there is another part of our mind, which is unconscious mind. And that unconscious mind operates our heart, our lungs, all organs, cells, blood cells, nerves. It houses all our memories, our needs, our values, our fears. That's the unconscious mind. It's running on automatic. So we don't have to think about activating our heart. We don't have to think about being afraid of something. That is already coded within our unconscious mind. And that mind runs about 40 million bits of information per second. So in hypnosis, we are looking to access that unconscious mind. If we have any questions, if we want to resolve problems, when we're dealing with habits, when we're dealing with triggers, when we want to expand our motivation to exercise or to connect with other people or to do anything at all, then it is very useful to be able to connect with that unconscious mind in a purposeful way. So this is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to communicate with my unconscious mind. And for that, there are many ways to do that, to establish that communication. Our mind, subconscious mind, communicates with us through movements. And we know how much of our human communication is with body language rather than just with a voice. Body language and tone of voice is the majority of our communication with each other. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to activate that movement or that my unconscious mind can use to communicate with me. And I will start just by placing my hand on the desk, and you can follow me and take a close look at your hands. What we're doing here, we are bringing our scattered focus, our attention into one point, because our attention is fragmented into so many things. So first step is we have to bring that in focus. Focus on your hands, not on me, on your hand. Just notice your hand as if it was the first time you're looking at it. All those lines on your hand, some parallel, some crisscrossing, the changes in color, beautiful map. Those hands that give so much love and create so many things. Notice the space between the lines. The space between the fingers. Even maybe slight movements starting in those fingers. The space between the fingers. And the space between the index finger and the thumb. And the space between your hands and your face. That's right. Your hand might even start to move quite automatically. The space between your hand and the wall behind your head. The space between your ears. The space between your thoughts. And allow that hand to drift slowly towards your face. That's right. Only as quickly as you're ready to go within into your hypnosis, your trance. And allow those fingers to move down bit by bit. Just going down, down, down. As you allow yourself to go deeper, deeper within. And when your fingers touch your face, you're going to go into a deeper state of hypnosis. That's right. No rush. There's nothing to do. Nowhere to go. Nobody wants anything from you. Nobody expects anything from you. And at some point, your unconscious mind might start communicating with you through movements without you needing to do anything at all. It might be your fingers twitching, it might be your wrist moving. You might keep your eyes open or closed, because hypnosis is not a state of eyelids. That's right. So now that you establish that communication with your unconscious mind, You might ask your mind some questions, and in the movement will be a yes signal. Starting with, do you have something to tell me today? That's right. And wait for the answer. And any questions that you might have, and the problems you're dealing with, you can access an insight within that until now you didn't know you possess. You knew that you have an intuition somewhere there, but its voice was most often very faint. That establishing that communication, it is not no trouble at all. It doesn't take a long time, and it's always there for you. And we knew it when we were little, when we had that invisible friend, until we found out that that's silliness, that it might seem silly to you. But with practice, you can sharpen your communication with yourself, your intuition, and be guided. And being guided by that which is within and living in congruence with that at all times, it leads to fulfillment. And that is a beautiful feeling. Ask your question now. Your mind. Your treasure. Your beautiful life.